Welcome to the 2020 Caribbean Literary Festival, CALIFEST, live online. This year's theme is Return to Native Lands. The Caribbean Literary Festival, CALIFEST, celebrates the spirit and cultural heritage of the Caribbean and its people and brings an awareness to the literary contributions of the Caribbean diaspora. One of the goals of the festival is to strengthen our shared interest for a more inclusive community while facilitating a healthy discussion on cultural awareness, diversity, tolerance, and understanding. This is a project of the Jamaica Cultural Alliance. This 2020 Virtual Caribbean Literary Festival comes to you today, June 6th, 2020, streaming live on the web, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Activities include panel discussion, live interviews, kids activities, workshops, performances, and more. Let's make sure your connected devices are juiced up. Go on a literary journey, engage your curious mind, scroll through our main stage, workshops, and Kids Village channels. This incredible festival is celebrating its third year, and amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, the decision to have CALIFEST as a virtual festival is ambitious. Its intentions fester us to reciprocate enlightenment, revel in discoveries, beat the drum of common chord to comprehend and embrace the need for mindful humanity, and further engage the welcome return of our audience. At this time, we send our sincere condolences to George Floyd's family and pray for the healing of our adopted home, the United States of America. Our enterprising co-directors, Ms. Sandra Campbell Notice and Mr. V. Steve Russell, will now engage our audience and further welcome our guests to the 2020 Virtual Caribbean Literary Festival.
On behalf of our team, we welcome you to the third staging of the Caribbean Literary Festival, CALIFEST. This year, due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, we've decided to take CALIFEST virtually and have put together a great lineup of authors, poets, storytellers, and speakers from across the diaspora, making it our biggest year yet.
No matter where in the Caribbean you were born or which island you call home, whenever you hear David Rudder's Rally Round the West Indies, you are reminded of the good old days of West Indian cricket. Cricket, like literature, is one of the many things that bind us together as a region and begs the question for those of you like me who call elsewhere home, what would it be like to return to our native lands?
We hope that this year's programming reflects the diversity of the region with participants from a number of islands, including Jamaica, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Cuba, Suriname, Montserrat, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, among others. We've also put together award-winning authors and poets like Richard Georges, Ingrid Pessard, Judith Folone-Reed, and storyteller Amina Blackwood Meeks. The Caribbean Literary Festival is proud to bring you these speakers and the other 20-plus must-see participants taking our stages today.
Somewhere in the Caribbean, there is a child who has written the first lines of a poem that they have forgotten to finish, or have that short story sitting on the shelf gathering dust. If you are that child and you have given up or think there is nowhere or no one who will ever give you a platform to tell your story, you now have a home here at the Caribbean Literary Festival, CALIFEST.
We're looking to the future and hope to see you in Los Angeles for CALIFEST 2021. Until then, stay home, stay safe, sit back and relax as we bring the Caribbean Literary Festival to you. And remember, we're one people, one region, one Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring to you the Executive Director of the Jamaica Cultural Alliance, Miss Dorothy McLeod.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the third showing of Caribbean Literary Festival. On behalf of Jamaica Cultural Alliance and its Board of Directors, it is my extreme pleasure to congratulate Caribbean Literary Festival on their third annual showing. In the beginning of this year, as you all know, with the COVID phenomenon, everything went into lockdown. naturally, we expected Caribbean Literary Festival to follow suit as they were such a young entity. However, contrary to what everyone else believed, they looked at options and therefore went with the going trend of presenting a virtual festival, which is the very first time for them. We congratulate them in their mission so that they could continue even under difficult circumstances. We expect the best from them and we look forward to their presentation. Thank you again, Caribbean Literary Festival, for what you do to promote the peoples of the West Indies and the Caribbean at large. Good luck on your efforts. Congratulations again. Thank you.
besan tus olas y despiertan tus aromas. Me gusta, tus paseos, me gusta, descubrirte, me gusta, tus secretos, todo en ti me gusta. Dominicana, me gusta como eres, me gusta tu belleza y todo lo que tienes. Dominicana, me gusta como eres y toda su belleza, te abre los brazos, te quiere.
Dominican Republic has it all.
These are unprecedented times when our courage and love for each other is tested by a global crisis. And while you have no choice but to postpone your travel plans, we understand it is the right thing to do, and we know the brighter days will return. After times of crisis, travel has always brought the world together and has allowed Jamaica to serve the world with one heart and as one people. To slow the spread of this unprecedented and challenging health pandemic, we urge you near and far to observe the many calls for social distancing. We're doing the same, and we look forward to when next we meet again. So even though we're many beating hearts, in times like these, our hearts beat as one. Jamaica, heartbeat of the world.